Okay, why don't you put the recording on and we'll just do a quick welcome.
I just did. So there we go. Hey, my name's Steve Bentley, and we got Camille Lawson jumping in on the call to help me do this Experience Isagenix event tonight. It's September 3rd, so if you're catching this recording, welcome, and thanks for joining us. If you're on live, that's awesome to see your faces. And if you've got questions, you can hang those on to the end. We're going to be sticking around and answering any questions that you've got at the end of the presentation. But this whole deal is going to last 30 to 40 minutes, so it's not going to be that long, and then we'll be able to stick around a little later to answer some questions. There's Camille. Hey, Camille, welcome.
Thank you, Steve. Fantastic. So happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm just going to give my quick story, and then Camille will give yours. And then as you're giving your story, Camille, I'm going to pop the recording or the video on, and we'll play that. It's an awesome video, and it actually does a better job of explaining Isagenix than we're ever going to be able to do. So we always want to show that. I always like watching it every once in a while because I always pick up stuff that's new. Anyways, my name's Steve Bentley. I'm 53 years old, and I've been in Isagenix for 12 and a half years now, almost 13 years. Camille Lawson, who is on the call, she's actually the one that invited me into Isagenix. Camille is a sex therapist and a hormone specialist, but that's not how I know her. I know Camille from skiing at the ski club back in Canada when I used to be a Canadian up there, and now I live in Texas, the best country in the world. And anyways, so what we want to do is talk to you a little bit about Isagenix tonight. I've been a performance coach for 30 years, and I've seen so much when it comes to helping people get the most out of the training they do. And the thing that I realized quite a while ago was if you're not getting optimal nutrition into your body, it doesn't matter what kind of training you're going to do, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. It's like 70 to 80% nutrition, 20, 30% of what you're actually doing for your body. And the reason I say that is if you're not getting the good nutrients in, the training that you do is just potential for performance improvement or potential for a physical benefit if you're not necessarily looking for an athletic achievement. So it's getting those nutrients and those building blocks, those micronutrients, phytonutrients. Those are the things that are going to let your body respond to the stimulus, that stress you put it through. And we're always under stress. Stress is actually a great thing. And this is where Camille is such an expert at talking about stress and response. So I'm going to pass it back to her, and I'm going to tee things up for our video that we're going to throw on. And Camille, let everybody know where you're calling in from, what your experience is, and how you've been able to help so many people in the past, but also now even more so with Isagenix.
Love to. Thank you, Steve. Yes, so my name is Camille Lawson, and I'm actually a healthcare professional. So if any of you are guests on the line, or you remember when you were invited to Isagenix, and if you were skeptical, well, that was me, because my friend Mar introduced me to Isagenix, and I have to be honest, I know a lot about nutrition. I was already very, very healthy. So I'm like, why are you telling me about this so-called superfood? Because, you know, my health is already way up here. So she was one of those very persistent people, and perhaps if you're listening and your friend has been very persistent, you can relate to that. So Mar really insisted that I look at the ingredients, and I'm telling you, I really combed through those ingredients. I loved so much what I saw in Isagenix, and almost more importantly, I loved what was not in Isagenix. I liked that even 12 years ago, they were committed to no soy, no gluten, no artificial anything. Like all the things that I didn't want to see in products simply weren't there. And all the things that I was already purchasing and concocting, I made all these concoctions myself, which was costing me a lot of money and frankly time as well. Isagenix already had. And so roll forward my quick story, which some of you I know, especially if you're female, but maybe men too can relate to. Lo and behold, about 5 or 6 days into using cleansing, I dealt with stress so much better. All of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not overwhelmed in the afternoon. I'm not anxious. I feel so calm all the time. And yet I still had all the stressors that were going on. So for me, that took my health to an extraordinary level. And I have to say, I've introduced it to thousands of people. We'll talk a little bit more about that, and helped so many others, as has Steve, taken their health and taken charge. I love the line of be your own best health advocate. So we're glad that you're here. And this video sort of summarizes Isagenix in a way, as Steve said, he and I probably couldn't possibly give it justice. So sit back, relax, have a watch, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Camille.
I just wanted to help my family be healthy. I just wanted to feel better.
I just wanted to feel youthful again.
I was really just looking for more energy. I just wanted something simple. I just wanted to feel good in my own skin.
I just wanted something I could confidently recommend to my patients.
Chances are you're watching this video because you've reached a point where you just want a new result. Like most people, you may find yourself wanting one thing when it comes to your well-being, but experiencing something totally different. You're about to discover a proven wellness solution that is working for hundreds of thousands of people and has been for nearly 2 decades. Isagenix is helping people take control of their weight while preserving energy through an easy, affordable, and convenient system that tastes great and provides lasting results. It's important you understand that number 1, you're not alone in how you might be feeling. And number 2, it's not your fault. Because let's face it, as a society, when it comes to our overall health and wellness, we are facing some serious challenges and obstacles. Environmental toxins are everywhere. Pesticides contaminate your food, and the reality is, the everyday demands of your life have potentially led you to rely on overly processed, nutritionally bankrupt foods. But this isn't about the problem. This is about you and the lifelong wellness solution you've been looking for. This is about you finding your way to a springboard and landing spot for excellence in all areas of your life.
I realized that people were putting food in their body that was not serving them. It was not nourishing their body. It was, in a lot of ways, causing more illness than good. People came to me for help, and I looked them in the eyes. I didn't have an answer, and I was frustrated. And when I was introduced to the products, everything changed.
I just wasn't the woman, the mom, the friend, the wife that I aspired to be.
Aging is a process whereby you start losing. I couldn't perform the way I'm accustomed to performing.
Life's busy. Trust me, as a new dad, I totally get it. Trying to take care of your family, yourself, your job, and getting the right nutrition, it's a lot. Isagenix offers a realistic and efficient, results-driven weight loss and wellness system designed to help you overcome the nutritional challenges of today's fast-paced, hectic world that's delivered right to your door. So here are just a few of the things that you can count on from Isagenix. The first being probably the most important, results. And we don't just promise them, we guarantee them. We focus on rigid third-party testing and the sourcing of only the highest quality, no compromise ingredients that are sourced from unique places all over the world. Our core products are gluten-free, and we never use artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. And last but not least, we're committed to sustainable processes and packaging that are good for you, they're good for us, and they're good for the planet. So at the end of the day, if it's not right for you as the customer, it's not right for us as a company.
No matter your nutrition philosophy, the principles of the Isagenix system serves as a foundation for your optimal wellness. It's designed to be flexible and easy to follow with a combination of shakes and balanced meals, including dairy-free options. Achieving your ultimate wellness includes dedication to balanced nutrition, exercise, and stress management. Isodyne Shake is a nutritious, balanced meal replacement, clinically tested to promote effective, healthy weight loss while maintaining muscle. With 24 grams of high-quality protein, energy-fueling carbohydrates, essential fats, and vitamins and minerals, it provides maximum nutrition and just 240 calories. It's the ultimate convenience meal, and it tastes great. Ionic Supreme is a daily nutrient-rich herbal tonic that helps balance and normalize your body's systems. We like to call it nature's answer to stress. It features a blend of plant-based adaptogens designed to protect against the negative effects of stress and supports clarity and focus, so you can feel confident taking on the day. Complete Essentials Daily Packs take the guesswork out of your nutrition supplementation. Each AM and PM pack provides vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants like omega-3s, vitamin C, turmeric, and much more. It's a simple daily routine to support muscle, immune, and skin health. Cleanse for Life is a nutrient-rich drink that offers a blend of natural cleansing herbs and antioxidant botanicals like ashwagandha and aloe vera to help support your body's natural detoxification process. Using Cleanse for Life on Isagenix Cleanse Days, our form of intermittent fasting, helps eliminate stubborn fat and supports your metabolism. To support you on cleanse days, or any day that you have a sweet craving, Isagenix has Isodelights, individually packaged chocolates to assist with portion control and infused with green tea extract, amino acids, and antioxidants to help satisfy cravings. Although every Isagenix product has its distinctive benefits and can stand on its own, it's their ability to work together in a proven system that sets Isagenix apart. That's why we recommend everyone starts with an Isagenix fat-burning nutritional cleansing system for your first 30 days in order to rebalance your body and set you up for success. After your first 30 days, depending on your personal goals, you can move on to our lifestyle nutrition and performance products. Our AMPS performance line helps you take your fitness to the next level with pre, during, and post-workout nourishment. In addition, you'll love Essence, our essential oil line which complements your existing system. You'll quickly find that Isagenix can become a one-stop online shopping hub for you and your family's health and wellness. Your first month will be made up of shake days and cleanse days. A shake day consists of eating one well-balanced meal and replacing the other 2 meals with nutritious, delicious Isagenix shakes. To help satisfy any between-meal cravings, you can enjoy a couple of our calorie-conscious snacks. Plus, a few supplements are included to help you boost your metabolism and reduce internal stress. It's as simple as that. Unlike many rigid programs, the Isagenix system is flexible and can become a part of your daily schedule, no matter how busy life gets. After completing your 2 to 5 shake days, you're ready for a cleanse day. A cleanse day gives your body the opportunity to experience the benefits of intermittent fasting and detoxification while still making sure you're being fully nourished. You'll consume Cleanse for Life herbal drinks throughout the day and use approved snack tools to keep hunger at bay. The combination of shake days and cleanse days is unique and truly a game changer for your health. But don't just listen to us, listen to the science.
I've been a nutrition exercise scientist for 30 years, and my initial independent study using the Isagenix nutrition showed that participants, these were men and women across the age spectrum that followed the Isagenix program, had amazing results. And this is all scientifically documented. It's all third-party, independently studied, peer-reviewed science journals. Number one, they had more than 24 pounds of weight loss over the first 11 weeks. They also lost massive amounts of body fat overall, 20%. Their increase in their proportion of lean, healthy muscle mass went up 9%. When you're talking a weight loss, that's usually unheard of, that somebody could actually also increase their proportion of their lean, healthy skeletal muscle mass. And then they had a 25% decrease in their oxidative stress level. That's what's going on inside the cells that's very damaging to our body.
My husband also had a transformation too and lost 65 pounds with me. So we did this together. And the fact that we were able to break down so many of our old habits together, it just made us so much stronger.
When I started the system, I ended up losing 40 pounds, 10 inches around my waist. And I felt absolutely amazing. And at 66, I'm healthier than I have been at any other point in my life.
I was looking for simplicity. I was looking to save time. I was looking for convenience, to keep my family moving, to keep myself moving, to not get frustrated. And when we found this, I almost couldn't believe the price sometimes.
I'm a mother of 8 and we have a very large grocery bill. So redirecting our spending on Isagenix products instead of going to the grocery store and buying more products is how we can afford to have Isagenix in our house.
When you give your body what it needs and your body's able to do what it was meant to do, and you can live your life the way that you're supposed to, you can be in a good mood, you can, just enjoy life and remove some of the fear.
I'm more alive in my own body. I'm more alive with my kids. I'm more alive with my husband. I'm more alive in my community where I love to be. I have so much more pride in myself.
Imagine waking up every morning feeling rested, energized, and ready for the day. Imagine being in control of your weight forever. Imagine feeling vibrant, focused, and creative. Imagine the people in your life who also need a better, simpler lifestyle solution. Now imagine that people all over the world are experiencing these transformations and taking control of their health with Isagenix. What's at stake? Nothing. We're so confident that you'll love the Isagenix products, culture, and community that if you aren't completely satisfied within your first 30 days, we'll offer you a full refund.
I was so excited that I immediately called my friend Sarah, I called Molly, and shared it with them, and they wanted a package for their families too. And immediately within a couple of days, I had earned enough money to pay for my own product.
I realized that people were busy being fed and not being nourished. And now I have a solution I can share with patients, family, friends. And having the confidence now with Isagenix, it's literally a breath of fresh air.
Whatever your goals are, weight loss, improving your body composition, preserving or building muscle, better sleep, more energy, better performance, faster recovery, or all of the above. We don't just promise results, we guarantee them. Get with the person who referred you to this video, get started on your customized solution, and begin your transformation today.
I always forget how great that video is.
Absolutely better than we could say it or anybody else could. Pictures and stories count for so much, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me tee up the presentation. We got a few slides to show you all. And then Camille, I'm going to throw it back to you to get started.
Yeah, so we're going to dive right into, the question is, are you living your ideal life? For most of us, we're not. We have some area where something is not working for us. And for a lot of people, in my experience, it's that they're tired and they're stressed. Now, a lot of people may feel that they want to lose weight. A lot of people may want to put on more lean muscle. But if you really dial it down and talk to people, they're tired and they're stressed. And I've learned that if you deal with the fatigue and you deal with helping people with the stress, like with me, the other stuff can all fall into place. And the beautiful thing is that Isagenix really, truly addresses that in a way that I have not really ever seen before. So many people do jump out. They hit the gym. It's September. We know that September is equally as big as January for gym memberships and the whole thing of getting back on track. But what a lot of people don't realize, even fitness trainers, not Steve Bentley, because he does know this, but 80% of results is nutrition, comes from your nutrition. 20% is from all that working out. So you want to make sure that you're getting the great nutrition, which is what Isagenix offers. People do spend, as we said, a tremendous amount of money on this stuff. And anti-aging is all about health and hormones. I mean, I'm 58 years old. I play a lot of tennis, as some of my friends know. I want to keep getting better. I mean, I'm going to peak at one of these years, but so far I'm not. And, so that people in my age group and into their 60s and 70s, guess what? We want to feel good and we want to look good, and we're willing to spend the money on it. But the problem is a lot of stuff is not very effective. So rolling forward, we're going to talk, I think, about, yes, and I love this. This is where the business converges on all these trends, because Isagenix offers people a way to feel great, be healthy, age gracefully and beautifully, and at the same time share this gift of health with a lot of other people and generate an income for themselves, their families, their friends, those around them. And that's a source of stress, frankly, for a lot of people. Integrity is very, very important. And as a healthcare professional, and I'm sure as many of you on the line, your reputations really matter. You want to be certain that you have aligned yourself with a company that is full of integrity. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt, Isagenix it's really one of their top priorities. Integrity in the products, integrity in the business model, integrity in how they run the business, and the quality. So we're going to quickly run through some of the solutions, because Jillian on our video did already an excellent job. And Isagenix talks about our core products. We have lots of amazing products that you can fill in, like, for example, the new greens. Love it, love it, love it. But we have some core products. So our Cleanse for Life truly is very unique because it detoxes, and at the same time it botanically nourishes our body. You're probably familiar with the term intermittent fasting, detoxing, this sort of thing. So what Cleanse for Life does is feed the body a lot of anti-inflammatory things like organic aloe vera, herbs that pull the toxins from the body, which allows the body fat to fall off, which is awesome, but it also supports the body during that process. And very important, because so many people ask, no, this is not a poopy cleanse. You are not sitting on the toilet. I promise you, there's no laxatives and there's no diuretics. So our next pillar, Steve, is probably the Ionic Supreme, I'm guessing. Ionic Supreme is our magic elixir that busts stress. It takes care of stress. Oh, okay, we're going to go to the shakes. I've already told you about Ionics. The shakes are the next pillar because they are replenishing our body with this super food and giving our body dense nutrition in a low-calorie form. You can drink it, you can have it in the form of a bar if you want, but it's a complete meal, and they taste fantastic. Everybody agrees about that. And they're just chock full of all the right ingredients. Gives you energy, it's brain food. Ionic Supreme is the stress buster. It is cortisol, which is our stress hormone, affects absolutely, as I said in my own story, everything. And I can guarantee that stress is a huge issue for most people, for weight loss, for their health, for their sleep, for their energy, for their sex lives, for everything. So this little product here is full of adaptogens and could change your life, I think. All right, and the next pillar is, which one is it, Steve? Is it
not coming up? The complete
not.
essentials with Isagenix.
That's okay. I'm going to say we're going to add in the vitamins because I like easy. Easy is the vitamins. Isagenix, before Isagenix, I had a cupboard that was probably this full. Steve, I think, knew me then, and I had bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles of supplements because I've always been a nutrition health nut. Well, introduce AM and PM packs designed for men, designed for women. Wowsy, because all you do is open your pack, and I've gotten rid of all those other bottles. Thank you, because easy is so much better, easy and healthy. So you're going to want these. They have all the right things in them that you want to put in your body each and every day, both in the morning and in the evening. And the last pillar is what we call isogenesis. And you kind of say, what the heck is that? Well, isogenesis is a unique formula of numerous botanicals created by our formulators that helps the body age in a much more effective way. It helps our telomeres, which are the little things at the end of our chromosomes, basically stay longer for longer. The longer they stay longer, the longer you stay on this planet for longer. So it's a good thing. And this is an absolutely unique and affordable product that Isagenix has. Just as an aside, there are other companies that I'm aware of that sell a product like Isagenesis for 25 times as much money as what the Isagenesis is. So we're very, very fortunate that Isagenix has put together these pillars that really takes our health to an extraordinary level.
Great, thanks, Camille. And then there's other sort of supplementary products that Camille talked about earlier as well. She mentioned the greens. We also have snacks that are great. There's different packs that Isagenix has where you can add these healthy snacks onto your order. Because this is not a diet. It's not a weight loss system. Even though it's a fat burning program, it is not a weight loss system or a diet. We want you to snack. We want you to be healthy, though, when you're doing it. We want to make sure you're getting all those great natural products into your system. I use all of these products throughout the course of a week, and they're amazing at helping your body get what it's looking for. So I just love how Isagenix puts everything all together. We also have our Isobiome, which is our digestive aid program for enzymes, because people are stressed in terms of digesting their food and then also creating that good gut flora. Because if your gut bacteria is not functioning properly, you're not functioning properly. So it's really important to make sure you support and supplement that. So those are great to add into your system as well. So anyways, as Camille mentioned, the results you cannot get anywhere else. This is such a simple program to follow. It saves money and it works extremely effectively. I think anybody that's been in my team for any length of time knows that there's ways that we can help people without Isagenix, but it's going to cost more. It's going to be way more complicated, and it's not going to work as well as this. I just love the simplicity of this program, and I think that's the mark of something that's really intelligently made, is when it's super simple. So if you can make something really simple to just get into your system, like Camille referred to with the vitamin pack, Like when they brought out those daily packs, I was doing the math. I saved $30 a month from them putting it into a pack, so I didn't have to open up all the different individual bottles. Saved me $30. Like Isagenix is always looking for ways to make things better, simpler, and less expensive for us. So for the quality, amazing. So anyways, they talked a little bit too on the initial video about some of the science, and this is really exciting because we want to show people over and over and over again that Isagenix works. This isn't just something that you're doing because you want to buy shakes and do cleansing days. No, you want the result, and Isagenix is amazing at giving people results. And as Jillian mentioned in the video, they're guaranteed if you don't get the results that you think you need, and you get to decide what those results are, not Isagenix. If you're not happy with it, even if you didn't follow the program properly, you get your money back, which is pretty exciting. So how does Isagenix fit into your life? We want to make sure that people are using the products to get great results. And this company doesn't exist without people who are sharing the systems with people. And as a standard in our team, we just love to help people get their food for free from Isagenix, because no grocery store is going to do that for you, no matter how many people you refer there. With Isagenix, it's a simple system. You're going to get results because the program works really well. Let those people ask you what you're doing, and then say when they ask you what you're doing, I don't really know. Let me get connected with the person that told me about this. We'll see if we can get you some more information. And then we're just going to help people get started on the program. It's as simple as that. When that happens, Isagenix wants to be able to reward you for that. And so they're going to make sure that they cover some of the expenses that you're going to be experiencing from sharing that. And so, for example, for myself, I've made almost $800,000 with Isagenix. I've worked really hard over the 12 years that I've been in here, but I've got time freedom and I've got a kind of business now that I never had before. So briefly, my work story, I was pretty healthy, but I was generating a lot of stress in my life trying to create the income that I was making from being a triathlon coach. And thank goodness Isagenix came along, and Camille introduced me to it, because 2 years after I started using Isagenix and sharing it, the economy tanked in 2008, 2009, and I lost half my income. Like that, in the span of about 4 or 5 months. So if it wasn't for Isagenix, it would have been pretty devastating for me. So this is a really amazing system for helping support that kind of financial security in your life. And I'm always looking for something like that. So we have got time flexibility. I can travel wherever I want, whenever I need to, because I can do this business from anywhere. And what we're talking about right here now is when you start to realize the benefits of the system and people start asking you about it, or you start identifying people that you could help, Isagenix wants to reward you for sharing what you found. That's what this is all about. We're just helping support people on their journey. If Camille didn't introduce Isagenix to me, I wouldn't have gotten all the amazing health benefits. I would not look or feel like this at 53 years old. I can guarantee it, because I know a lot of people that I used to race with years ago. They do not look like I do. They do not feel like I do. And some of them are on Isagenix and they do feel and look like I do, and some of them aren't, and they do not. And if you're on this call and you're in my team, it's because Camille introduced this to me and I shared this with you. So this is an amazing way of sharing this information with people. And there's an unlimited earning potential here. And I love this slide here because it's already out of date, and it was just made a little while ago. We've already got over 300 people who have made over $1 million in Isagenix. It says we've got $6 billion in cumulative sales. We're actually over $7 billion now. Amazing how we've been able to impact people's lives. And I've been doing Isagenix for 12.5 years. I've impacted more people in more profound ways in 12.5 years that I've been at Isagenix than the 30 years of coaching people. And I've had athletes win world championship races around the world, qualified dozens of people to Ironman Hawaii and the Boston Marathon. This is an amazing opportunity and an incredible vehicle for helping people. Very quickly, and again, another out-of-date slide because Isagenix added another $100 onto this slide. So what this slide here is it's just called You Share, They Share, Repeat. There's actually a video on this. If you're interested in this aspect of it, I'm just touching on it here. We want to be able to share this information with you. But when you bring a couple people into your team, Isagenix is going to reward you with some commissions. And you're going to make anywhere from $10 to $600, depending on what those two people come into your team with. But if they came in on the value pack, which is our great pack with the vitamins and the healthy snacks that we talked about, you saw the little blender that they got in the movie, you're going to get that as well. That's called the value pack. If two people came into your team on that, you're going to get $400 from the company for those 2 people joining your team. Plus, they're going to send you another $150 to say, hey, thanks for bringing in 2 people. When you help them do the same thing, you're going to make another $450 to get $1,000 coming into your bank account. So that $1,000 is $400 more than that value pack cost you. So it's very simple to help other people get healthier, but also help yourself generate some more income. But this is the smallest component of our wealth creation system that Isagenix has. The next part here is, it's not going to explain it here because I don't have enough room on the page, but when you bring in those 2 people and you help them do the same thing, the geometric progression of numbers is just going to have your team grow infinitely, and you're going to get paid on all of that volume. So Isagenix pays you at 6% on all the volume of orders that are going on in your organization, whether you brought them in or not. That's a very simple way of explaining that you can generate a lot of income from this, up to $13,500 a week, just from helping a couple people come into your team. It's a lot of work to get that to flow through, but it can work, and it has worked for people. So anyways, this is just a geometric progression to show you that you've just got 2 teams to worry about. I've been in network marketing companies before where I had 50 different teams, and I only got paid on 11 levels deep. So if you're in network marketing, what I just said will make sense. If you're not, don't worry about it. Just know you've got only 2 organizations to help grow, and you get paid on everything that's happening in those teams. So anyways, Camille, I'm going to throw it back to you to close it off.
I love that, Steve. I must say, let me just add in that's leverage. And when I worked as a nurse, as an RN in the emergency department, firstly, I helped people because I'm very compassionate, I was very kind, but I never really helped them get truly healthy. We wrote a lot of prescriptions. We admitted them to the hospital. But as far as helping them achieve true health, we didn't really do that. And I was working 12-hour shifts, Steve, sometimes 4 or 5 days in a row, flipping from days to nights, nights to days. I was exhausted. And there was no way I was ever going to be earning or making more money. And Isagenix has allowed me to help so many more people. And I have that time freedom that you said, which is so, so important at the same time. So the whole thing is, I love this question. If not this, then what? And if not now, then when? Because I know that many people who are listening to this live or in the recording, you don't feel great. You don't feel fabulous with your health. You don't feel fabulous mentally, maybe physically, emotionally. We know that financially, many, many people are struggling and they're challenged, or they wish they had more time, even though they've got plenty of money. Time is what is eluding them. These products, this company, truly offers these transformational changes. So the best thing to do is to go back to the person that invited you to this event tonight. You'll know who that is. And if you just saw it randomly somewhere, then by all means contact someone, Steve Bentley or myself, Camille Lawson, and we'd be happy to direct you or to help you. But most people, as they said in the video, need to start with our pack. We call it our 30-day system. Pretty well everybody, with rare exception, needs to do some of the detoxing, the cleansing, the getting the super nutrition into their body, and the de-stressing. So at the very least, we want to start with what we call our basic pack. So we have our basic, our better pack, and our very best pack. So the basic pack is great. It's our 30-day program. It's going to give you everything you need to get started. And maybe that's where your budget lies. It's about 300 Canadian, about, I think it's 265, 272 US. Is that right? 272. So it's really, really reasonable. You're talking about less than $3 a shake, and you're actually replacing 68 meals. The next one is a fabulous pack. I love it because it's that middle of the road. It's the 30-day premium. So you get everything in that 30-day pack for about 400 US, 440 Canadian. Again, very reasonable, just over $10 a day. But now look what you're getting. You're getting the blender. You're getting some of the snacks that Steve was talking about. You're getting our Super E shots, which is like a focus, wonderful thing without all that terrible caffeine. So you're getting a lot of extras. You're getting some chocolates, the Isodyne chocolates they talked about in the video. Everybody loves them. You're also getting bars. So that's really, really good value, I would say, for everything that you're getting. Now, the value pack that Steve mentioned is kind of the premium top of the line pack. That's for that person who's probably going to share it with their family and they want to try everything. If you're one of those people, you want to get the goods. You want it all. It's also got some event forms so that you could go to an Isagenix event and experience that, but you're getting the whole breadth of the products, and it's about $600 in a month, so around $20, $23 a day. When you add up what you spend on other food, it's really not that much. And you wouldn't order that again for any of them. You might order another 30-day, or you'd a la carte a pack that's what you want after you're nicely detoxed, cleansed, feeling amazing. So you've got options. So when you go back to the person who introduced you to Isagenix, let them work with you with your budget. This is supposed to fit in your life, your lifestyle, and there's a pack for everybody. There's absolutely a pack that you can get started with. And do remember, right now in September, October, November, lots of people want what you're looking at here. So share this with a few friends, and guess what? Before your credit card bill even comes in, you can actually have your products paid for and eat for free and join our Eat for Free Club. So I'm going to end with that. Stephen, thank you very much as always for your expertise. It's such a pleasure. I learn from him all the time. He is such an athlete. He understands physiological, body, the way the body is in such a way that I don't. And I love that. And I love that we both are committed to the fact that we know this is quality, superb nutrition that allows simply the body to function the way it was meant to. And we'd like you to feel the way we know so many others do already using Isagenix.
Great, Camille. Thanks so much. That was awesome. Appreciate you sharing all that with us. Now, we're going to stay around. If you have any questions, jump out and ask away or type them into the chat there, and we'll be happy to answer any of the questions you've got. So thanks so much.
Absolutely.